Hello my country people, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Now the All Progressive Congress has reacted to the rumored pressure on the former President Goodluck Jonathan to contest for presidency in 2027. The National Director of Publicity for the party, Bala Mohammed, warned that should Jonathan accept to run against President Bola Tinubu on the platform of the People's Democratic Party in the next election, that he would taste the bitter pill of defeat again. Guys, he said, for us to start talking about 2027 is not only premature, but a calculation that is doomed. Less than 40% of the mandate given to President Tinubu under the APC has not been consumed. There is just no way the APC as a party will be shaken, if at all there is such a plan to enroll President Jonathan, the former President Jonathan, into the race. The APC defeated him when he was in power, so defeating him when he is out of power will be a walkover. It is something that cannot even give the party a sleepless night. So whosoever is making this permutation, if the intention is to scare the APC as a party, then I think he needs to go back to the drawing board and think again. We are not worried. As I said, let's get to the river before we start thinking of crossing it. It is too early to start talking about 2027. But even if the PDP let them bring 10 former President Goodluck Jonathan, they cannot defeat the APC as of today. Wow, this is huge, my country people. When told about a larger section of political analysts believe the APC defeated Jonathan only because of the former President Muhammad Buhari's cult-like followership across the country in 2015. Ibrahim only laughed. The APC spokesperson insisted that it is on record that Tinubu was the party's leader when Buhari shocked the Okuke politician. He also expressed optimism that history will repeat itself again if Jonathan accepts the PDP offer to contest against Tinubu. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? I can say the APC and making mouths 5 and 6, yes, that we know for sure. They know how to brag. They know how to, make utterances. And those that are calling for Jonathan to come and run for presidency again, I don't really know what they seek to achieve. I don't really know what they seek to achieve, because Jonathan has not even uttered a word about him wanting to join the race. Yes, Jonathan has not uttered any word. He has not shown interest that he wants to run again, and I don't think he will. The former First Lady, Jonathan's wife, Patience Jonathan, had told Nigerians back then that she wouldn't want to go back to the Aso Rock Villa because it's stressful. It is stressful. It is draining. When she, made this comment in public, although people laughed, but only she knew what she was saying. So the move by some alleged politicians to buy Jonathan the PDP ticket has really sparked controversy, and the All Progressive Congress have reacted. Rumors have been swirling in political cycles that northern elites and politicians are increasingly dissatisfied with President Bola Tinubu's administration, leading to quite calls for a change of leadership. And this has really gained traction as they've been calls that the former President Goodluck Jonathan should run again for the second time. And my country people, a statement by the PDP, recently endorsed Jonathan's integrity, which makes him an ideal candidate for the party. In an interview with The Punch, Ibrahim Abdullahi, the party's Deputy National Publicity Secretary, emphasized that Jonathan's integrity and history makes him an ideal candidate. Yes, it makes him an ideal candidate. When we want to talk about Southern presidency, then we should look for someone that has served before, and someone that can offer Nigerians hope and prosperity. And yes, my country people, it's interesting. So a lot of things are really going on in the People's Democratic Party and also the APC. So despite the mounting speculation that Jonathan should run again, Jonathan has remained silent on the issue. He has remained silent. He has not uttered one word, nothing at all. He's yet to react. So I guess Jonathan is just, taking his time to react to these claims. Earlier on, we saw moves by the North to impute Jonathan into the 2027 presidential race. I mean, Jonathan is just on his own, and people are already calling that he should come out. And this is what happened during the 2023 election. It seems that history is repeating itself again, because they had called that Jonathan should come and run again. So APC have said, no, it's not possible. Even if they bring 10 Jonathan together, Jonathan will not win the election, because the way they defeated him in 2019, in 2015, I beg your pardon, when Buhari came to power, that is the way they will still defeat him again in 2027. So this is it. A lot of people, political bigwigs, have thrown their weight behind the former president Goodluck Jonathan. They've thrown their weight behind the cause for the former president to join the presidential race for 2027. And in the past few weeks, there has been a growing rumor that northern elites and politicians are not happy with President Tinubu's administration, thus yearning for a change of government in the next election. And let's not forget how a Bauchi State Governor, Bala Mohammed, had also voiced his concerns about his presidential ambition to that of Goodluck Jonathan, where he gave his blessings, he gave his blessings to Jonathan and said, if Jonathan should come out today and say he wants to contest, that he himself, Bala Mohammed, will drop his own ambition just for Jonathan. You can imagine that kind of thing, that a northern politician giving Jonathan his blessing, that when we are talking about 2027 election, if Jonathan should come out, that he would give Jonathan his blessing. So my country people, Jonathan, while he was president, some Nigerians were not really happy with him, because they felt he wasn't the kind of person, or the kind of president that Nigeria needs at that time. But when Buhari came to power, when Buhari emerged as president, Nigerians now saw that, oh, Jonathan is indeed a diamond. He's a jewel, He's someone that Nigeria truly needs, and people were yearning and crying for Jonathan. And then when Tinubu came, people were now seeing Buhari like saints, because of the current economic hardship in the country. So they believe, people now are coming to an understanding that Jonathan, will be the best Southern candidate for the 2027 election. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.